Hello Titans, this is Mr. Simpson, and hopefully your quiz over 2.1 through 2.4 went well today, and we're ready to just take inequalities to another level. So the first thing we're going to do today is be solving compound inequalities. So first of all, what is a compound inequality? Well, a compound inequality is an inequality formed using two inequalities joining them with the word and or the word or. So we're going to take a look at some compound inequalities and just show you how this all works. So here it says write each sentence as an inequality. Graph each inequality. So it says a number x is greater than a negative 8 and less than or equal to 4. So if we first do the first part of that, right here, a number x is greater than a negative 8 and less than, so again the number x is less than or equal to the number 4. Now that's the compound inequality using the word and. And when we think about the word and means we must satisfy both inequalities. And if you think about it, well, numbers that are greater than a negative 8 and the numbers that are less than or equal to 4, well, it seems like x should lie between a negative 8 and 4. And if you look at it, the big mouth here is open towards the x. So when I write it like this, the big mouth is going to open towards the x. And here, the big mouth is open towards the 4, so we have it like this. And this is read then the same way. X, we read it this way, x is greater than a negative 8 and x is less than or equal to 4. And only ands, compound inequalities that contain the word and, can be written as one sentence without having to use the word and. Now, we're going to erase this one, and I'll show you the example for number 2. Well, first of all, let's graph this. So if we have a number line, we have negative 8. I'm going to put the 0 in, and this would be 4. And so we put an open circle at negative 8. We put a closed circle at 4. And now x is between. So these are the answers that satisfy that compound inequality. Alright? That's how we'd solve and graph that compound inequality. Now, I'm going to go ahead and erase this one. Again, if you need to go back, then just rewind it and go back. So now for B, it says a number y is at most, remember at most means less than or equal to 0, or the number y is at least, which is greater than or equal to 2. And if we think about this, the y has to be less than or equal to 0 or greater than or equal to 2. Well, it's a good thing it's the word or, because there are no numbers that can be less than or equal to 0 and greater than or equal to 2. So this can only satisfy one inequality at a time. So when I graph this, I have 0, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and put the negative 1 there. I have less than or equal to 0. And we have greater than or equal to 2. And so graphically it really shows that, well, there's no way that there's any number that can satisfy both of the inequalities. In fact, there's a few numbers in this part that don't satisfy either of the inequalities. But this is a compound inequality using the word or.